in Italy is the mayor of Capri.
Oh.
I wanted to have that picture.
Oh, you're very
so the
exciting.
mayor of Capri, now you know, is 26-year-old.
Okay, well,
it's like a Luna Park.
Well, we are starting in our second hour shopping together here. My name is Helen Keeney. I'm your host. Please feel free to call in, whether you stay on the line after ordering. Call. Yes, or call our hotline, which goes directly to us right here live on TV. 1-866-376-8255. It is a very hot line.
It's like, you know, we're so handsome and beautiful. And it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't be hotter than this.
Can't be any hotter than this, really. It's like AMEDEO after dark. That's what I told him. But here we go. We're jumping in with something very sophisticated. This is the 25mm Cornelian sterling silver lady pendant. At $99.95, we're getting into some major price breaks here. This might be one of the best values in the show. We're talking about $50 off, and the 4 flex pay just $24.99 to get home. That fancy pear shape made completely by hand, 1.5 inches by 7/8 of an inch. Absolutely
well, let me tell
stunning.
you something. If you don't have a cameo, if you never had a cameo in your life, and you wanted to start your collection with something traditional, something beautiful, something perfectly Italian, completely, you know, like a classic, this is your cameo for you. This is your try me, this is your first cameo. That's the one that's going to become part of your family heirloom and your family collection, and you will pass on to the next generation. Do you know how many people, and how beautiful for me is to hear always the story that, you know, someone got her first cameo from her grandmother.
Right.
Or, you know, the great-grandmother, or they have a cameo that belonged to the family for generations. That's beautiful. And you know what? Why is that? Because cameos retain a sentimental value that no other piece of jewelry do. Cameos are a sentimental, romantic family. So when you own a piece of my cameos, it becomes a piece of your family, and they stay in the family. You never get rid of it, and you can't wait to give it, to pass it on to the next generation. It may be your daughter-in-law, your granddaughter, your sister. It stays in the family, and that's the most beautiful feeling that for somebody making jewelry, you know, you can have. It's the most rewarding feeling of all.
Yeah, and you know, here at HSN, by the way, we have really exclusive pricing, I'd say, because you can go to New York City or Capri.
Yes.
And you can...
We say Capri.
Capri. I want to learn how to say everything right. And you can of course, you know, spend the money to fly there, get a hotel, and get, you know, and then spend $2,000, $3,000 for, or you can get it at HSN. So here we go. This is the pendant for $99.95. Genuine sterling silver. So this is part of your couture
collection. Look at how much sterling silver.
I mean, that's like tons of sterling silver now, all the way around. Yeah.
This frame is completely handmade. So the silver comes from sheets. You know, like a sheet of silver, and then hand twisted in this beautiful sort of a cord all around it, and wrapped around the cameo, because cameos are all uneven. They're not like you know, in the surface. They're completely uneven. They're completely unexpected in their shape in the surface. So we can only do it by hand. We can only hand frame them when we use like noble materials like this. And so you understand that having a piece of jewelry like this is the most how should I say, Italian, like specimen of Italian craftsmanship, of made in Italy, that it's a value. You know, it holds like a very big value for you when you own a piece of jewelry that's made in Italy. That's the stamp in the back that says Italy, because it's a symbol of value, a symbol of culture, a symbol of quality, a symbol of quality that doesn't exist in any other place in the world.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit used to it. Sometimes I'm jaded, so I forget to mention. But in Italy, we make the most beautiful jewelry in the world. We were the first one making jewelry. You know, you can go to the ruins of Pompeii or in Rome at the archaeological museums, and you find jewelry from the Roman times, and they were as beautiful as today. So you understand that if it's true that practice makes you perfect, then it means that we're doing something good. And a piece of jewelry like this will last forever, will stay in your family for generations, and you know, it will will appreciate with time in value, but not only in, you know, financial value. It will definitely do, because you're buying, you know, it's already an incredible price that HSN is offering to you, but it will appreciate in the quality. You know, when you see your grandma's cameo and you're like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I can't believe my grandma had something like this. Maybe when she bought it, it wasn't as expensive as it is now.
Right.
So it really...
But this is a couture piece because it's got the sterling silver, just like in, you know, the shops, and this also is $50 off, so it's a steal in the show. If you've been watching for a bargain, this is, I don't know if you want to call fine jewelry I mean, that's sort of, I think that's underplayed, but $24.99. This is probably the